Hey everybody, this is Nelson here, and welcome to our first tutorial video. So today's lesson will be about GitHub. Now, GitHub is a widely used tool in software development. It is used in a majority of industries out there, mostly in the tech industry, and it's mostly used as a way for developers to check for bugs in their source code, managing a certain project, as well as feature requests. And there's so much more you could use about this. So for this video, we will just cover the basic concepts like creating repositories, making commits, forking, and pull requests. So this page here you're seeing is GitHub. This is just my profile page. Here it has a list of repositories I've been working on in the past year. Now let's say you want to create or start a new coding project with one of your teammates, and you want to be able to collaborate with them conveniently. And what do you want to do in GitHub? So first thing you would want to do is to create a new repository right here. So I'm just gonna do a sample one here. So I'm just gonna name this repository test. Description, this is a test project. And here you have the option to either make this project public or private. So for now, we're just going to leave it as public. And here, just click Create Repository. Okay, so now that your repository is created, what you want to do is upload a source file. So I'm gonna upload here. Gonna drag this Python file. Whoops. Gonna drag it here. Okay, so I'm assuming that it's uploaded in this repository. I'm just going to make a commit here. So oh wait, did I dragged it in here? Oh, okay, it's already here. So here I could just type in a commit message. Just gonna say uploaded Python file. For the description, just say this is a test project. And now once I'm done, just hit commit changes. It's going to be processing for a few seconds. And there you have it. The Python file was uploaded in this repository. And now if I wanted to share it with my teammates, he or she could go to this link to my repository, hit clone or download, and they could copy this link and create a copy of that in their IDE, or they could fork it, which would create another copy of my repository into their repository or their profile, to speak. But moving on to forking, this is a repository from another user. And let's say I want to collaborate that project with them. I would fork this to my profile here. This should take only a few seconds. So what I'm doing here is I am taking a copy of his repository and moving it on to my own repository. So all the files is his. So the files is all his. Basically just creating a copy of his file onto my repository here. So from there I could just work on what he's been working on. I could edit the source file here. I could download it to my computer so I could work on it from an IDE. But now moving on to changes I want to be able to make from his repository. And that concept comes from making pull requests. So here is another repository that I just forked. So let's say I want to create some changes into this repository. So let's say I want to make some changes into this file right here. So I just pulled up this markdown file, and I want to be able to edit this from my GitHub. So what I could do is hit this pen icon to edit this file. I am going to copy this. Let's see. Git. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna paste it here. And from there, I'm going to write a message. Just gonna call it created Git definition. Propose file change. So essentially what I did here was I just edited a file from another repository that I forked. So once I edit this file, I want to create a pull request so that the changes I made would reflect on the file that I just edited. So here, created a Git definition. I could choose whether or not I could leave a comment, but I won't. So create a pull request. I click on that. And now I just made a pull request. So now, going back to the this original repository, and I go to pull request, you can see that the pull request I had just created is listed here. So now I just have to wait for the owner of this repository here to approve of my pull request, so he could merge it onto his master branch right here. So basically that is just the basics of GitHub. I hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you next week for another video. Thank you. Bye.